In this video, we are going to learn how to safely tighten and loosen the bow. When the bow is in the case, the hair should be relaxed. So if you see my bow, see how close the hair is to the stick? And when I tap it, you can see the hair wiggling. It's very individual hairs and they're nice and floppy. If we leave the bow tight all the time, it will weaken the tip and either start to crack or warp the bow. So it's loose when it's in the case. However, when we play, we have to tighten it. So to tighten your bow, you're going to hold the frog in your fist. Now remember, we want to avoid touching the horsehair. We only want to hold the frog. And then you take your turning hand and you grab the screw down here at the bottom. And what you do is you turn to the right. So the rule is righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So I'm going to turn it around this way. And if you watch the bow in the center, you're going to see a gap appear in the center. And I'm going to keep turning to the right until that space in the center of the bow is just about pinky tip size. I don't actually stick my finger in there because I don't want to touch the horsehair, but you kind of eyeball it and see if it's about the size of your pinky. The bow should still have a little curve in it this way. It's wider at the tip and the frog, but then you have that pinky size space in the center. And that's how you tighten the bow. Now, when you're done using the bow, we have to loosen it again. So you go back and you hold the frog, but this time I'm going to turn around this way and turn to the left. And what's going to happen is when I tightened it, this frog slid down and it pulled the hair tight. But now it's going to slide back up toward the grip and make it loose. So you will watch the center of the bow and watch the hair get close to the stick again. But be careful, you also have to watch down here at the bottom where the screw is, because if we go too far, the screw will start coming apart or coming out, and eventually your bow will fall apart. So you want the hair relaxed, but you don't want a gap to appear down here between the stick and the screw. So I'm going to turn to the left, and you can see it. Now the hair is getting very close to the stick, and now I'm starting to see individual hairs, and I tap and the hair is nice and wiggly, but it's still attached here. This is what a gap looks like down here at the bottom. So we don't want that gap. I'm going to turn it back a little bit so it's still attached. And that's how to tighten and loosen your bow. You'll always loosen it when you put it away in the case, and then you take it out and tighten it to have it ready to play.